keeping an eye on that power transfer at T-minus 50 seconds. The S4B propellants now all pressurized. S4B propellants, that's the third stage of the Saturn V pressurized. 1 minute, 15 seconds, and counting. The spacecraft equipment now is on its own internal cooling. It's been sharing its cooling getting its cooling from an external power source up to this time. We're now approaching the T-minus 1 minute mark. T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 1 minute. And counting.
More buffeting today because of the low cloud cover.
Of our countdown.
We get quite a shaking
here. 30-second mark.
That may keep the sound down. You're right. Interesting. Let's see if the place holds together.
Past the T-minus 50-second mark, the power transfer takes place. First stage, second stage, third stage, and the instrument unit going to internal power. T-minus 37 seconds, and our count continues to go well. We'll be looking for an ignition of those 5 first stage engines at the T-minus 8.9 second mark. We've passed T-minus 30, T-minus 25 seconds, and counting, and Apollo 13 is go. T-minus 20 seconds, T-minus 20 seconds, and counting. 17, guidance release, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it has cleared the tower.
This is mission control. Here we go. It's a beauty. It's another beauty. No, I think it's a dynamic flight. The trajectory looks good. They're showing 1.5 mile an altitude at this time. 13 Houston, go at 30 seconds. Roll completed. We're pitching. Right today, be advised to one Bravo. Mark, one Bravo. Altitude 1.2 miles. I was shaking here, but got a beautiful flight.
Cover isn't interfering yet?
No, just getting into it. There it is.
Go at 1 to show the cabin release.
And at 1 minute 10 seconds, we show an altitude of 4.1 nautical miles. Downrange 1 mile. And we're still seeing it quite well through that haze. All sources continue to report where it goes. The trajectory on our plot boards is right on the pre-planned line. That's a good one. Looks like a very good one. There, you can see that. And the booster engineer reports we're now through the region of maximum dynamic pressure, and we're go. That's one of the areas you worry about, is that maximum dynamic pressure, because every bit of that outer surface is sensitive to this tremendous pressure that builds up due to the velocity in the atmosphere. Yeah, really, that's probably one of the more traumatic periods for training, at least.
13 Houston, stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Mark, you're 1 Charlie. Mark, 1 Charlie.
Oh, good communication.
You're go for staging. Go for staging, Roger. We're EVS manual.
Everything. Now 17 miles coming up on staging.
Everything right on time. Staging coming up. That means the cutoff of the first stage engine.
Jim Lovell reports the inboard engine has shut down as scheduled. Amazing, that big booster's already history.
We confirm inboard out 13, you're looking good.
It's due to that big booster splashes down in the...
Coming up on 30 miles altitude.
Splashes down in the Atlantic in about 20 minutes. You can see there, that's one of the static cameras. They're washing down, yeah. Thousands of gallons of water pour forth there to cool and to put out any little fires that may have started.
13 Houston, trajectory's good, thrust is good.
Satisfy those pollution-minded people. That was hydrogen and oxygen, so we weren't polluting today.
We're now 46 miles high, 70 miles, 78 miles downrange. Tower jet.
That's the interstage.
Confirm skirt SEP, roger. Tower jet, mode 2, Jim, looking good. Mode 2.
You see the launch tower off. now they can look out, too. That boost protective cover goes with that tower. It's like an ice cream cone on the top. And as a result, now the windows are all open to view. This is the first view they've had. Yes, there's one small window that they can look out first to communicate with people outside the spacecraft when they're on the launch pad. Communicate with visual signal, I mean. And now all of a sudden there's two guys that are looking at the same beautiful view you've been hearing us all talk about. And it really is a beautiful view.
We're now at an altitude of 63 miles.
That boost cover is on there because the heat builds up on launch to 400, 450 degrees, and it also scores the windows. Yes, that's exactly. Keep them clean. You know, another interesting thing that maybe not many people realize is that the men are actually heads down at this point. They go into Earth orbit with their heads down. So it's sort of like flying through the top of a loop as you go into orbit. It's a rather unusual attitude. Is it disturbing? No, you become acclimated to it, but it was quite a surprise to me after having gone into orbit in Mercury, heads up. And all of a sudden, on Gemini, I went into orbit heads on my side. We finally rotated the full 180 to heads down on this flight.